Okay, little introductory video on using the iqos 2.4. So this is a charging unit, this is the holder. LEDs on it. Top LED shows the charging status of the holder. So at the moment we've got a red light showing on the holder, so it means it's not charged. So pop it into the charging unit, close the lid, and the top LED will be flashing white just to show that it's actually charging the holder. Okay, this is nearly charged, so it's only taken a few seconds just to finish charging. When the LED goes out on the top, it means the holder is fully charged. So take it out of the charging unit, and there should be a white LED now, which should go on and then go off, and that just shows it's charged. So to use it, push your finger down on this, keep your finger pressed on it, and it should vibrate a little. The white LED starts flashing, that means it's heating up. So you get your tobacco stick, tobacco end first, pop it in there and just push firmly down until it won't go in anymore, and it should be pretty much flush with the marking on the filter. Okay, when this goes solid white colour, it means it's heated and ready to use now. So I find smoking it like sucking a straw, so into the mouth and a couple of good pulls on it. So you should get a reasonable amount of smoke coming out of it, and it doesn't taste or feel anything like a vape. It actually feels like tobacco smoke, because it is obviously using proper tobacco rather than like a liquid in it. You should get proper tobacco taste, flavour in the throat. Proper good nicotine hit. It took me a good sort of, I don't know, couple of weeks to slowly get used to it. It's not exactly the same as smoking a normal cigarette, but it's a lot closer than using a liquid vape. A lot more similar to like a real cigarette. So you should get the same flavour, taste in your mouth. You don't get any of the smell. And also you don't get any ash at all or any mess, because it's not burning it, tobacco. All it's doing is just heating that tobacco inside and releasing vapour rather than smoke. So you get all the nicotine, but you don't get any of the carcinogens from the actual burning of the tobacco. So I think I say it's about 90% less chemicals. Now it depends how aggressive you are smoking it, how long each one lasts. So it's best just to try and not go too hard on it, and you'll get sort of, you know, 4 or 5 minutes use. If you do quite quick pulls, you might only get a couple of minutes out of it. Now when it's getting towards the end of the charge, you see the white light start flashing there, and it vibrates a little bit, and that's just warning you it's nearly done. So you can get a good few more pulls, and the white light goes off, and that means it's finished its charge. You feel it gets quite hot when you're using it, and that's also obviously from it's just heating the tobacco. You have to take the stick out, hold the bottom firmly in your hand, and just lift that up to about there, and you'll feel it stop there, and that allows you to take out that. If you try and pull it out, your stick without lifting this up, the tobacco lug stays in and it just gets really messy. So always do that, lift it up like that, and then come out, and you should see your tobacco in there, and you'll feel it, and it's got, you know, it's gone really crunchy now because it's taken all the goodies out of it. So that's now dead. And don't be tempted to try smoking it like a normal fag, because you can't. You basically get a really small amount of tobacco in there, and the rest of it's just sort of filtering to take out all the shit. You don't really get any colour on that. No ash. Clothes don't really smell. Smoke in the house, you get no smell, so really good. And you should get a good nicotine. If you try the amber label, and I think they also do a bronze label of this, which is a bit stronger. So once you're done with that, close that back down, back into the charger, top button, boom, back in like that, and you should then see the top button start flashing white, and that means it's charging again. In about 5 minutes, ready to go again. It's ready to go again as many times as you want. The LEDs on here, 4 LEDs here, they just show how much charge is in the charging unit. So this one's fully charged. You see what you see when I put it back in, all the lights lit up, everything. That just means it's fully charged. And obviously you can charge that, your USB at the bottom there. You should get a good day's use out of it, I find. You know, even using it quite regularly. Sometimes you'll get a red flashing LED on here. You can get a few problems with them. It's got a bit, a few teething problems. And the red light come on, leave it 5 minutes, and it might then flip to white. It just sort of resets itself. It might then flip to white, and you should be able to use it normally. If it doesn't, if you hold down both buttons at the bottom, these two, keep them pressed down, all the lights will light up. Let go of the buttons. So I think it's about 3 seconds. Hold them for 1, 2, 3. Let go. All the lights will light up. Bloop. And then go off. And then hopefully this will then go from red to white, and you just resetted it. Or you can even try turning it off and on. So you've got a power button just down there. So keep your finger on that, 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All the lights go on, and then off, and then let go. And that's now off. So you've got no light at all. Back on again, 3 seconds. 2, 3. All the lights are on, and then they should start flashing white at the top. So this is now turned on, and it's charging again. If you try and use it when it's not fully charged, you get a red light on there, and that just means it won't do anything. You have to wait until that goes solid white again. Now we're ready to go. Only other thing is like maintenance with it. Probably every sort of 4 or 5 days, give it a bit of a clean. You should have got one of those that came with it, which you just open it up. It's just like a little brush unit, double-ended. Take that stick out of there. Don't want that. Use that in a minute. If you look in there, you just got like a little brush inside it, and to use that, you get the holder, and you do the same thing as when you were taking your stick out. So you just put it up to there, you'll feel it catch, and then just give it a good firm pull. Cap comes off. So you see in there, that's all it is like a metal blade basically in there that heats the tobacco up, but it's all like thermostatically controlled. So they're quite clever gizmos. They've worked out the specific temperature to take the tobacco to where it won't burn. It's just heating it, so you don't get any of the nasties coming out of it. And this unit, so you get the 2 ends of the brush. You want to get the bigger one, this one, brush in the middle, and then just carefully put this on that, push them in like that, so it won't go anymore, and then just give it like a dozen or so little twists around like that. And you can even empty that out, like pop, pop, pop. There should be like bits of ash and stuff in there, and that just like gives a clean around the blade a little bit. And you also should get some of these little alcohol swabs, and if you just use those, be careful with this because there's a metal blade in the middle. If you go into you can snap that and it's game over. So you can be alright, just don't be like too firm. So just get your stick and give that a good rub around the blade gently, all sides of the blade, all the middle. Just spend like 5 minutes or so. I find it quite relaxing, and you'll find that coming out really black, and that's all the tar there. Give that a good, okay, clean around like that. So that should be looking a lot cleaner. And then the smaller end of the cleaner, smaller end, you can use that just to give the cap a bit of the clean. It's got another brush in there. And also the middle of the cap, you'll see there's a slit which just passes the smoke through. You got this little stick here, and that should then just, you should be able to push that through the little hole just to get any other bits out of it. Give it a blow and get the lid back on. When it's new, this will be really stiff, so just take your time. So cap back on like that, so it's all matching up. there, and then just, even this one's quite new actually, so it's a bit stiff. There we go, and then just click it down back into place, so it should all be sealed on that metal there. You shouldn't see any gaps or anything. Okay, so that's all sealed, and that's still charging there, so white light flashing on the top. Got a couple of minutes ready to go again. Okay, hopefully that answers any queries. Any more problems, give me a shout. Take care, love you lots, bye bye.